We're live. Good evening, everyone. Anyone joining us from home, hello. Thank you very much for not being here. That's probably the strangest thing I'm ever going to say, not having a full class. Make sure that you are moving any coffee tables. Make sure that there's no small children going to run around your feet. As you can see, we've got our lovely mirrors. There's only a couple of us here, and we are going to make a start with a warm-up and enjoy. There is a chat option, so if you do need to ask me any questions, type it in the chat and I will try and have a quick look in between teaching the different pieces. We are ready. Almost. Shoes are nearly on. So for those of you that normally join our class, it's Raymond and Joan that are here. They're okay to touch each other because they have been doing that for the last 50 odd years. So we are all disinfected, hands are washed. I'll be dancing with Paul, they'll be dancing together, and we're ready to go.
So good so
Let's
far.
do this. Okay. Oh, by the way, anyone that's looking for music lists, I will place the lists and I will update the website page with any links for all of the music lists on the Spotify channel. And we are ready to go.
How do you do?
Right, we shall warm up slowly. Okay, here we go, forward and back. Open out, front behind. Amazing. Here we go, two more. And tap in place. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And 1, 3, 5, 7. and basic. Tap again. This time, little shimmy, little shake. And basic. 6 more, going forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic. Right back to the bit. And again, 6 more, forward. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5. Cross over, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, shoulders back, up the heels. Good, basic, forward, and back. Okay, 50 cues again. 1, 2. We're going to travel with our 50 cues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 5. Step back. Next corner. Back. Okay, well done. Whew. Right, so the last couple of weeks we've been looking at the crossbody with the walkthroughs and the crossbody footwork and just seeing if we can get to the other side. So I'm going to break some of that down before we get started in our partner work. So for those of you watching at home, you can work on your footwork. So ladies footwork first. Ladies crossbody walkthrough. We're going to be going to the other side and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then we get a decision from the guy whether we're going left or right. So at that point, we know from the hand signal or the body position where we're going, and we're going to either transfer to the left or the right. So for now, I'm going to go right. I keep all the weight on my right leg, turn around, left foot goes back. Okay? So looking at that again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, turn around, back on 7. Okay? Gentleman's footwork. We are still continuing with the crossbody, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the crossbody footwork hasn't changed. We're going 1, 2, 3, sorry, opening. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, push your partner up. Paul, come on over. So on a rare occasion, I'm actually going to be a lady. So for those of you watching at home, getting a little bit confused, Paul is the man and I am still the lady. we're ready to go.
Okay.
I can't see who's watching, but if you type it in the comments section, you could tell me who's watching. I can see how many people are watching. We've got 4 people online now, but I can't see who's watching, so tell me who's online. Here we go. Now we've got basic forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Pause. We're going to open the position. Yeah, it's not the same way as us. We're going to open the position. So you're going to see Paul from the back. I'm going to go past. He's opening the position. 1, 2, 3. The hand is going nice and low, arching towards the floor, so that I get guided through a crossbody walk through and nothing else. I walk, his hand goes up, and then at the last minute, he gives me a little bit of rotation to tell me whether I'm going left or right. Okay, let's look at that again. Left hand is low. Gentlemen, left hand is low. Ladies, you're going to be guided by the fact it's starting off low. So we're going 1, 2, 3. Walk, walk. Last minute, turn around and put the foot down. Okay, we're going to go into this direction. And again, one basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We go. 1, 2, 3. Walk, walk, turn. We then looked at doing this with different hand holds. So we looked at doing it with 1 hand and 2 hands, and then we looked at doing it both sides, the natural and the reverse side. So we're just going to look at that now. 2 hands down the same side. So this is the natural side, gentleman's left side. Okay. We're going to open. Gentlemen are going to look at their watch on their right hand, just as they are taking the lady through. So we're going to look at the watch. So we're going to do 1, 2, look at the watch, walking through. 5, 6, 7. Hands end up crossed over. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah.
So watch on the right hand.
Yeah, watch on the right hand for the leader so that he can twist his wrist and it doesn't get stuck as we're going through. So we're going 1, 2, look, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now, let's look at it from the other side. So leading the crossbody down the opposite side. So this is the reverse side, the man's unnatural side. Okay? So we're looking, he's going to be opening up to his right. Okay, so we're going to do just the outside hand first, the gentleman's right, the lady's left. We're going to walk through 1, 2, low hand. I follow the hand. 5, follow it up on 6. I get a little bit of rotation at the last minute, just after the 6, and step back on the 7. Okay, so for the gentleman want to open slightly differently. Gentlemen want to be looking 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and from this side, gentlemen looking at this side, so opening to the right. Gentlemen opening to the right. We're going 1, 2, 3. So you haven't stepped back as far down the line as when you open on the other side. And we guide the lady 5, 6, 7. So when we're opening on the natural side, we open 1, 2, 3. We're a little bit further from the lady by 3. When we're opening on the reverse side, we're actually a little bit closer, so we just need to watch the size of our step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that both sides. Here we go. 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3. Take it down the normal side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic. 2, 3. And the reverse side. We'll be on this side now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good. We're going to go for the reverse side first. So gentleman's right side, leading low. Walk, walk, walk. And coming back natural side, leader's left side. Ladies, we keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. And then 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Let's try a double hand this time. Keep holding both hands. Try down the natural side. Walking. Looking at the watch. Over the top. And back down the right side. Bring the lady through. The hands will naturally unwind. You're sending her back where she came from. 2, 3. Okay, so far so good.
But they give me left and right, so
Oh, that doesn't matter. We can do any hand. Okay, let's do that with the music. Five, six, seven, and 1, 5, 1. Ready? How are we doing? Okay?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you forget which way we're going. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, so new step for tonight. Okay, and for the benefit of everyone watching at home, we're going to do a few footwork steps. Hopefully you'll be able to see these nice and clearly. So I'm going to break them down with the timing and then we'll do them with the music eventually. If you can't hear the music because the quality isn't maybe so good when you're listening from home, again, I'll put the playlists up. So don't worry about that if you can't quite hear the studio speaker so clearly. So hopefully you can just hear me talking about the timing. So we're going to learn a couple of footwork steps. Does one see nice and clearly? Good. Okay, so first one we're going to do is a side basic with a crossover. We did this in the warm-up. So I'm going to take a side basic. 1, 2, 3. That's my normal side basic. This time I'm going to turn my feet out and cross over. 1, 2, 3. So this is the one in the lineup that always confuses us a little bit to get ourselves into it. It's a little bit confusing. We're not quite sure about where we're going. The main thing is turning out the feet. If we do it with this sort of straight leg and crossing the feet over a bit pigeon-toed, it's very uncomfortable. So if we can just turn the foot out a little bit, it gives us a bit more balance and more steady. Okay, I'm even more steady than just being straight. Okay, that's very awkward. So turning the feet out a little bit like a ballet dancer, crossing it over. Then I'm going to step to the other side. So I'm going out, lift and replace, cross over. Out, lift and replace, cross over. So when I do the lift and replace, it's not traveling anywhere, it's staying where it is, it's on the spot, and then I cross over. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, Susie Q.
You're keeping your weight central there, so you're not.
Yeah, weight is centred, so I'm going 1.
Backwards.
No, I'm not going all the way over. I'm staying
Central.
central to the point in the middle, coming back, and then when I take the weight out, I'm not disappearing all the way over. I'm trying to keep the centre just here, in between the gap between my feet.
Body's straight. Isn't it?
Yes. So I'm looking straight ahead, come back. Looking straight ahead, come back. Out, replace, cross. Out, replace, cross. Out, replace, cross. 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, the Susie Q. So again, when we're first starting, for everyone at home, Susie Q is a great exercise for you to practice at home. You can do this to improve the balance, improves our core. We're actually working lots of different muscle groups. One of the main things we need to learn when we're first starting salsa is to come up onto the balls of the feet and worry about where our balance is. So if you come up on the balls of the feet and you're wobbling, no good. So if we can get onto the balls of the feet and be nice and steady, engage the core, pull up the diaphragm, relax the shoulders, use all the leg muscles, make sure that I'm nice and steady even though there's no weight in my heels. I'm going to turn around. You can see that's me flat on the floor, up and nice and steady. So when we do the Susie Q, we need to be up all the time. So we're going up, up, up. That's a really challenging step. And we're going up, up, up. Now, it doesn't have to be really high. It just has to not have the weight into the backs of the heels. So I'm going left, right, left. I'm using all the thigh muscles, all the glutes. I'm using everything. I'm pulling the tummy in, stretching up through the core, relaxed. And I want to try not to wobble around.
So especially in salsa, though, you're not necessarily going to be up here. Like
No, I don't want to be a ballet dancer. No, definitely don't want to be a ballet dancer. So again, when you're practicing this at home, we don't want to be all the way up. We're not ballet dancers. We just need to have the weight out of the heels enough so that we're not sinking down. Okay, so we want to be up, a little bit of weight, make sure you can see here, and then be able to keep that steady. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and I'm twisting my middle section. I'm pulling in my tummy, I'm using my core, and I'm twisting in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We're going to practice those 2 steps with the music.
We're not going to step.
You know you've got to drive because you can just do it forever.
Yeah.
If you can't do it forever, you're not done. Once you've got to drive, you still have to walk in it. Yeah. Once you've got to
Okay, basics first. 5, 6, 7, and forwards, back, forwards, back. Using the arms to balance. Good. Side basics. Start with the side and close. Get the idea of where we're going. Don't rush into crossing over. Start with the close. When you're ready, cross. Yeah, very good. 1, and 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Susie Q, cross your left foot over. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Little twist. 1. Look to the corners. Twist. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Good. How we doing? Okay, so for those of you watching at home, I hope you are practicing. Try not to wear a hole in the carpet, yes? And a piece of health and safety advice, be careful what you're practicing on. If you're practicing on carpet, you don't want to burn the bottoms of your feet. I will, however, send out details of those carpet socks that you can put over your trainers, which we've got. So they're really good for practicing at home. We can put them straight over trainers, pumps or whatever, and actually stop you from burning your feet when you're practicing at home on carpet. If you're on a piece of lino or something else, then obviously great, try not to slip over. Okay. Don't forget you can type questions in the comments box if you want to ask anything. Okay, new step. So this is a new piece of footwork. I haven't taught this yet in the class. So for our beginners level 1 and beginners level 2, I have a list of footwork that I would be teaching you over the coming weeks. So we get to learn it remotely, which is great. Some of them we have done so far. The list. Okay, the tap step. So we've done the tap in the warm-up. We've done our little back basic. We've done our side basic. We've done our side basic with a cross, which we've done nicely now. When we were in the warm-up, we went to the corners. Okay, so guys, this is what we're going to look at now. We're looking at the V mambo and the 4 steps on the core beat. So we're going to look at some timing exercises as well. We've looked at the Susie Qs, and then this is all of our footwork for the first 2 beginners levels. So the V mambo sometimes confuses us. The V mambo is just going from one corner of the room to the other, doing the basic step, okay? But what confuses us is how we transfer from one corner to the other, and it looks like we're running across the studio. So I'm going to demonstrate first. I take my mambo into the corner. I look 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'm doing a normal basic, forwards and back. I'm in the corner. I then decide I want to go to the other corner. Instead of just turning, I actually use my back half of the basic on my right foot to travel to the other side. So it looks like I'm running. I'll demonstrate. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to travel across. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If I was going at speed, it's going to look like I'm running across the studio. So look, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, run, run, run. Then we're going to repeat the same on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to look into the corner. Feel free to join in. Okay, so I'm going to go to the corner left first. Look in the left corner, forwards and back. There's one complete basic looking at the corner. Now I'm going to transfer over to the other corner. So I do the first half of the basic, left, right, left. I then start to look over to the other corner, and I'm going to go run, run, run. Weight should be on the right foot. I'm good to look at the next corner now. One full basic, look into this corner. Forwards and back. Second one, I'm going to travel back to the original corner. So I'm going to go forwards, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to travel on the back, 6, 7, and I'm looking back to the original corner. Let's do that a couple more times. See if you can practice with us. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Second one, I travel 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Across 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, travel, 5, 6, 7. Now we know where we're going roughly. We're going to take out the extra basics. So I'm literally going to do 1 to each corner. So I'm literally going to do the left forwards part of the mambo, or the basic, into each corner and run to the other side. I will breathe. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic, travel, 5, 6, 7. Corner, travel, corner, corner, travel, corner, and travel. Excellent. Okay, let's have the mambo. What have we got next? Okay, core steps. Nice simple step of walking forwards. We're going to do this on the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 7. So, happen to be on the man's timing because we're doing the warm-up. But I'm going to start with my left foot. And I'm going to go slightly across, slightly across, slightly across, and forwards. I'm trying to walk in one straight line. I'm not trying to be out here. Okay, I want to cross over and walk on one straight line. I'm just saying, I've seen lots of versions of this. So we're going to go 1, 3, 5, 7. Very important, these are our core beats. So in our LA style salsa, we are looking at 1, 3, 5, and 7 for a lot of our leads, and a lot of the key movements are emphasized on those beats. So we need to know where they are. This particular exercise seems very simple, but when we're doing it, it's actually to practice knowing where those beats are. Ready? 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, we walk. 1, 3, 5, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, walk it back. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, we walk. 1, 3, 5, 7. Basic. 5, 6, go back. Left, right, left, right. Basic. 2, 3, 5, 6, forwards. Left, right, left, right, forwards, back. Last time, back. 3, 5, 7. We're going to put all of those steps with the music. Music coming on. 5, 6, basic. 1 and 5. 1, 5. We're going to the corners first. We mambo. Just 1. Then we travel. 1. 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 Good. Last one. Let's face the front. Okay, get yourselves ready. We're going to do those walks forward. One more basic. 1 and forward. 1, 3, 5, 7. Basic. 1, 5, 1. And again, 4 walks. And again, 4 forwards. Basic. Now we're going to travel backwards. 1 more basic. Left foot going back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3. Use your arms for your balance. One. We're going to put everything together, all of those steps. Here we go. Try basic, cross over. Susie Hughes. There we go, very nice. Well done. Let me just finish turning that music off. Okay. We're going to look at a new step. So we're going to look at a new step. This is something that we haven't done yet. Okay, this is a new step. We can practice this again at home on our own. We don't need a partner for this. But it is part of our partner work, but I just want to actually show you all the breakdown of the steps. So we've looked at some of the walkthroughs. We're now going to start looking at turning the lady, and she's going to do 1.5 turns on the way through. Okay, so this is our crossbody outside turn. Ladies, you need to focus where you're facing in the room. Gentlemen, there's a different hand lead. Paul and I will show you that in a minute. So I'll go this side first so you can see me nice and clearly. Ladies, we're going to go across to the other side. We're going to do 1.5 turns to our right. So I start off back, forwards. There's my 1, 2, 3. Now I get the signal from the guy. We'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to take a 1/2 turn, put my left foot whilst I'm turning sideways. I'm going to pick up my right foot, look a little bit more towards where I was going originally, and then I'm going to finish with a left step backwards. Okay, I'm going to break that down a couple more times, and I'm going to go the other way so everyone can see. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. 1/2 turn to my right. 5. 3/4 of a turn, almost all the way around. 6. And then 7. Okay, now, Paul, already. Okay, point of reference. You may be looking at your wall, your fireplace, your sofa. I'm not sure that you can actually see anyone else. Here's my man. He's going to be moving to the side and opening the position in a minute, and then I'm going past him. So I'm starting this side. I will do my 1.5 turns. I'll get to the other side, and then I'll be facing the opposite way. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. On 3, I need to be alongside his right shoulder. On 5, I will be turning away from him. I'll be very nicely giving him my back. 5. Probably can't see me now, but I continue turning past him. 6, and then at the end, 7. And he's going to move back in front. Let's take this together. Raymond and Joan are going to join in with us now. Okay, so easiest way to start learning this when we are in partners is with the man's left hand to the lady's right hand. Appreciate you might not all be there with a partner. So, gentlemen, practice getting out on the crossbody. Notice where the hand goes to on the 3. This is important that it goes up to the head height because we need to look at 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is how the lady knows as 1.5 turns come in. The step we did earlier was a walkthrough. I knew it was a walkthrough because he led me low at the beginning. So if I have a hand up by 3, I now know that I'm getting a full 1.5 travelling turns. So he sets me off. He's going to give me a little small rotation out to the right, so I know to turn. 5. I continue my rotation. 6. I've gone past him. He's starting to move back in front of me and close the position as I take my final 1/2 turn. 7. Okay, let's look at that again, and then I'm going to do that from the other side so everyone can see. One little tip, when we first start learning, I say to the guys to actually take the lady's right shoulder with their right hand. Eventually, you don't need to do that because all the hand signals on this side are enough. But gentlemen, if you're watching, it's a good guidance for the lady just to give her an extra bit of encouragement to turn to the right. You're not going to always know whether she's felt or seen this signal. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Paul's putting the hand there just as a little bit of encouragement. It's going to give me a little nudge there as well as the rotation at the top. Extra security that I know what's going on. I turn, and he comes back in front. And don't forget to lower the hand, okay? If you don't lower the hand, gentlemen, the lady would expect to keep turning, okay? Hand needs to come down and say that we finished the move. Here we go. We're going to do one basic. We'll do the crossbody outside turn. Good question. I know you were thinking this at home. Why is it an outside turn? Body position between the man and the lady. When I'm turning away from our partnership, I'm going outside, away from the partnership. It's an outside turn. It's not about left or right. It's about whether I'm turning away from my partner or whether I'm turning in. Next week, we're going to learn the inside turn. So next week, I will be turning in towards my partner, almost trying to give him a hug. Okay? So there's a difference between inside and out. I go away or I come in. Here we go. One basic, cross body right hand turn, outside turn. And we're going to do that up and down a couple of times. So you can practice it on your track, ladies. Gentlemen, work on the hand position. Imagine the height of the lady you want to lead. Make sure you're getting her elbow into a nice L shape. And work on this rotation, placing the back of the hand up towards the ceiling and small fingertip rotation, okay? We talk about this being like a spoon in a teacup. The lady's hand's the teacup, and it just is gentle. It's not a big stirring motion. It's not a big cooking pot. It's a small teacup. Here we go. Basic. And 1, 2, 3, 5. Cross body outside turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Close the line. Bring down the hand. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. For those of you at home, Paul and I are just going to turn this way so you can see. Again, not sure where your camera angles are at home. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, good. I'm off the camera. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mind the coffee table at home. No crashing into the coffee table. Okay. We're going to put some music on, and we're going to do that with the music. Spare hand, keep it up.
En su casa y ella su mamá. Malanga con chau chau. Malanga con chau chau. Tiene que va mucha tela y le gusta bailar. Pero destacado en cadena solar.
Okay, how are we doing? Questions?
Okay.
Yeah? Anything you want to cover right now here?
No.
Sure. Okay.
We can get it on the video.
Yes, you can watch it back on the video now. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to type them in. I see nobody's typed anything in, so that's fine. We're going to go over now with the last 10 minutes, a little bit faster music, and I'm going to actually count the 1 and the 5 so you can hear the timing as well. So we are going to add it all. I forgot to say, we're going to add in our left and right turns. So our normal left and right turns. Remember, we've been working on right turn for the man or the lady, left turn for the man or lady, and doing that with 1 hand, 2 hands, double hands. So if you're on your own at home, great exercise because you can just practice your turns. So let me just go over the turns and the timing. Okay, and I will stand completely backwards for you so you can see. Okay, so turning for the man first. Right turn first. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Left turn for the man. We're going 1, 2, 3. We're walking it round. 5, 6, 7. And then for the ladies. So we're going back first. 1, 2, 3. We walk around. Right. 5, 6, 7. And for our left, don't forget the man will be doing the gear stick Superman with the arm, but we step forwards and we cross it over the 2 bars. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I borrowed a bit from the next basic. 1, 2, 3, and then I rejoin the man on the 5, 6, 7. So very briefly, Paul and I will just do those once more. If you're on your own, obviously not with a partner, but just practice them. Basic first. 1, 2, 3. Ladies, right turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Left turn. Gear stick Superman. Down. Up. She walks. Gentleman's turn. 1 hand. You can do it without any hands. You can change the hand behind the back. And then the gentleman's left turn. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Try not to go too far away from the lady. You don't want to pull the arm over the top. So the last few minutes of the class, we're going to put the music on. We're going to try left turns, right turns. We're going to try walking past, normal crossbody. I'm going to call them all out. Let's hope for the best. Forward and back. Right turn, lady. Crossbody, normal crossbody. Right turn for the lady. And a left turn. Man's turn. One, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Here we go. Crossbody. 1, 5, 1, 5. Again, crossbody. Any hand. And again, crossbody 1. And the other side. Crossbody outside turn. Ladies, turn 1.5. One more. Now, left and right turn with 2 hands. 2 hands. We're nearly at the end of the class. I hope everything's gone okay. Do feel free to send me some feedback about how the recording was, whether you were able to log on okay. Contact me by email. Everyone should have had an email from me today, so you've got my details. I'm going to leave you with a piece of homework. So this is your practice. I want you to look at your Susie cues travelling and your Susie cues with a tap. So this is what I need you to practice at home for next week. So we're going to look at our basic Susie cue that we did earlier, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That was our basic version. We're now going to travel for 7, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to cross the right foot into the front and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're now going to take a tap on the 8. So this is a new thing. We've normally just doing all of our steps so far in our basics on 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. The next few weeks I'm going to introduce extra footwork that happens on different beats of the bar. So 4 is an extra one where we normally take a tap, and also on 8. So if I'm doing the normal Susie cue, this is what it looks like. I go 1, 2, 3, and I tap 4. I then go 5, 6, 7, and I tap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I'm doing the travelling one, tap is on 8 at either side. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all very soon, remotely, via email, on the chat. Please let me know how we're getting on. There's going to be lots of these videos over the next few weeks. Thank you very much, Raymond and Joan, for braving it out. Probably the last time I'm going to see you in person for a very long time. Say goodbye to everyone on the camera. Say hello, goodbye.
Hi, Andrea. I hope you enjoyed it.
And I'm going to keep you extremely entertained over the next few weeks. I will make sure everyone has access to everything. Please feel free to message me any way that you need to. And good night. Keep practicing, and I'll speak to you very soon.
Offline.